I was just looking at the stream for a second. You should be able to hear me. I'm not sure. I believe Okla Mig. I'm not sure why you can't hear me right now. It must be something. Restart your Skype. The volume is up pretty high. Yes, definitely turn up your volume. But I was checking it out right there, so we'll hop right back on board as the DeathWish looks to hold the flag here, as they will need to return this one. Skrillex with a drop shot there, as he's able to pick up 2 and 2 down, as he's able to clean up 2 there. Not sure why the flag isn't being captured right now. I believe Sarcasm had someone on his back there, so he needed to pick up kills before he could grab that, as C-Note takes out Steel after he cleaned up Burns there. So we were talking about map control when I stopped talking due to the fact that someone couldn't hear me. So definitely a map like Dome, you got to control that middle area, and what that allows you to do is cap lots of flags. I know it kind of goes without saying, but the more map control you have, the easier it is to get those flags back to your spawn in the safest manner possible. And that being not being flashed, not being shotted at all would probably be, you know, the most ideal situation. So map like Dome, that main area is that mid alley. If you can control where Sarcasm is right now on blue container, you can pull, you know, 5 to 10 flags right through this right side without even getting shot at, due to the fact that Sarcasm can see the mid right now as well as spawn and is able to lock off that area and let you pick up a whole bunch of kills. A map like Arcadon, controlling top glass is that key role, where you can pull flags right through the middle. So DeathWish doing a nice job so far. They could be doing a little bit better, but they're definitely doing a nice job of controlling those parts of the map and allowing themselves to grab flags and pick up caps. Although they only have 2 right now, they can definitely pick up a few more as we look to push in. So we'll hop on board with Sarcasm as he looks blue container. Skrillex with the kill there. Sarcasm taking out Freddy as he looks to push in here, throwing flash to bottom Dome. Nothing right there as Burns picks up a kill. 3 down now. Burns with a 2-piece. And then Sarcasm taking the final one out as the whole rival squad is down now. So you're going to notice Sarcasm setting it up here, able to pick up the 1 off spawn and 2 for the 2-piece, looking for the 3rd. No one will come around that corner. So Sarcasm watches spawn. That enables Burns to run through the middle area and then push through as well. So Burns got the cap there. Nicely done as DeathWish is on board with 2 caps now. So I definitely want to thank our sponsors, of course, Gamerade, Green Door Geeks, and You Mad Gear, which allow us to put on these awesome streams for you guys and playing a lot of these tournaments. So definitely check them out, and we'll get right back into this. So Skrillex waiting it out here as he pushes in, looking towards his bottom side, pushing in right now as Skrillex looks to pick up some kills here. Watching this mid alley, as I discussed before, he will look to grab the cutoff here, able to connect for 1, looks for 2, and I believed he thought he had the kill there, so he stopped shooting, but sadly he didn't have the connect for the 2nd kill. So he did go down there. Burns with the nade to cut off that flag, as you see C-Note over here on this right side, looking to pick him up with the PB90M1 here as he pushes around this corner, as he will take a few shots there. The flag is taken by Burns. C-Note looking for the kill there, not able to connect, as Sarcasm will watch mid here, trying to get Burns back, as Burns will go down and the flag is returned. So a minute left now. The DeathWish squad up 2 flags. They will need to hold it. Sarcasm with 1, looking for 2 as he pushes back around blue container, and will go down to Freddy Semtex. C-Note with 1 as he looks for 2 after the Semtex to pick up the 2-piece as he looks bottom Dome here, and will go down. 30 seconds left now. The DeathWish squad needing to hold it out a little bit longer if they want to pick up this win. 30 seconds, 20 seconds now. Sarcasm pushing into spawn, trying to grab the last second cutoff here, and they will grab the flag capture, but Sarcasm with 1, C-Note with 2, as they will look to grab this flag to ensure the other team cannot pick up the cap, as they do have the flag now. The flag is away. I believe it's right in the spawn there, so they should have it. And DeathWish will take game 1 of the 3-game series, so I'll put that up really fast. We will be back in a few seconds. We look to play the second match. I believe will be some SND for you guys, so you guys will be able to enjoy that as well. Of course, thank you to our sponsors, Gamerade, Green Door Geeks, and You Mad Gear. I'm HDProdigyGaming, or Prod, the showcaster for you guys today for the 360iCons Tourney, round 3 right now. So we head into game 2, and thank you to Jake for the GFX. So as we wait for this next game to start, I'll talk really quick about the LAN events this year. So as MOG hasn't actually released whether they will have events, the DeathWish squad will actually be going to the Lantastic events in Chicago, which I will be going to as well. So it'll be pretty sweet. We will be heading down there next week on Saturday. I'll be casting it. DeathWish will be looking to take their first event for the year. As we will be playing there. A pretty nice LAN event that will be put on, of course, by Lantastic. I'll be looking to enjoy that. It'll actually be my first event that I've ever been to, so hopefully I can, get kind of used to it, as it'll be a new thing for me. I haven't really been to tournaments of that sort before, whether it be casting or even whether it be just going. So I'll be able to enjoy that. I'm just reading the chat as Showtime talks about the shoes that he bought for the event. So I'll be back in a few seconds as I grab a quick drink as we set up Game 2, some SND on Arcaden. So I believe we're waiting it out for a few seconds. We'll definitely be back in a second. As we wait it out, I believe the other team is still inviting one of their players, as I only see 3 rival members right now in the game. I believe the 4th one, Carbon Steel Freddy. I got to check out who the last player was, so I will go on to Icons right now, and I'll actually put up the second match will be Arcaden, and then if it does go to the third match, it'll be some bootleg CTF. So I'll go check out the other team's roster right now. So it looks like the other player is Crims. GT is rival Crims, so he is the 4th player, so I guess we're waiting for him at this point. So wait to get this next round on the road. Burns, are you guys going to grab top or bottom? Yeah, I'll add it in right now. 30 seconds. Alrighty, top or bottom?
They get the 2 first on that wall before. Just make sure you put it away on the screen. Wait for it, or let's get it first on the screen.
So we will be hopping on board with some SND on Arcaden. The game will start in a few seconds, as I did have to add a slight delay in the event the other team was watching the stream. So I'm adding it on now, and it will be started in a few seconds. So excuse a little bit of lag during the game, as I will be kind of switching back and forth between what I actually see on my TV and what you guys see, which will include that delay. So we will hop right on board with Game 2, some Arcaden SND for you guys. We will hop right on with C-Note, who actually I haven't seen play very much before. He's actually a new member to the Wish Squad, so we'll watch him play as we start this one off. The DeathWish Squad pushing right off the bat here, as you see Skrillex and C-Note looking at that right side, and a two-piece, or not a two-piece there, Steel and Crims taking out Sarcasm and Burns there on that left side as they push in, I believe, towards what the DeathWish team actually calls top ghetto right now. You see C-Note dropping back to minibar as he looks towards escalators.